The end, when it came, was not a roaring wave, but a gentle lapping at the shore of his life. It was as if the universe itself had decided to cradle him in its arms, whispering a soft lullaby as he drifted away. There was no pain, no struggle, just a serene acceptance of the inevitable, a quiet sigh, a fading light, and then peace. The kind of peace that one finds at the end of a long journey when the destination is finally in sight. It was a moment of profound stillness, where time seemed to stretch and bend, holding him in a gentle embrace. He found himself in a place that was neither dark nor bright, neither warm nor cold, but simply there. It was a realm of in-betweens, a liminal space where the boundaries of reality seemed to blur and fade. He felt a sense of calm wash over him, as if he had been here before in some distant memory. Before him stood a figure, neither man nor woman, yet radiating an aura of gentle authority. The figure's presence was comforting, like a long-lost friend who had come to guide him. It was as if this being had always been there, waiting for this very moment. "Do not be afraid," the figure said, its voice a melody of wind chimes. "You are safe now." The words were like a balm to his soul, soothing away any lingering fears or doubts. He felt a deep sense of trust, knowing that he was in good hands. He wasn't afraid, not exactly, more like curious. There was a sense of wonder in his heart, a desire to understand this new reality. He felt like a child again, exploring a world full of endless possibilities. This wasn't the pearly gates, the fiery abyss, or the endless void he'd always imagined. It was something entirely different, something beyond his wildest dreams. It was a place of infinite beauty and tranquility, where every moment felt like a gift. "Where am I?" he stammered. The question hung in the air, filled with a mix of awe and confusion. He needed to know, to understand the nature of this place. The figure smiled, a radiant blossoming. "You are home. You are with me." The words resonated deep within him, filling him with a sense of belonging and love. He knew in that moment that he had found his true home. His thoughts, still tethered to the world he'd left behind, flew to his family. His wife, his children, would they be all right? As if reading his thoughts, the figure spoke. "They grieve for you, as is their way, but they will find peace in time." He wasn't sure he believed that. His wife, her heart so fragile, and how could she bear it? "Their pain is a testament to your love," the figure reassured. "But their lives, like yours, continue. They have their own paths to walk." "Paths?" he echoed, confused. "But oh, I'm gone. My path is over." The figure shook its head. "Death is not an end, but a transition, a turning of the page in the book of your soul. You will be reborn anew, reborn." The concept was both frightening and exhilarating. To start again, a clean slate. Did that mean forgetting everything? "You will not remember the details," the figure explained, "but the essence of who you are, the lessons you've learned, will remain, etched upon your soul." Section 4. The Vastness of the Soul. In the quiet moments of reflection, we often ponder the essence of our being. My soul? He tried to grasp the concept, this intangible part of himself. It felt elusive, like trying to catch the wind with his bare hands. The figure gestured to the space around them, now swirling with colors he couldn't name. It was as if the universe itself was trying to communicate. Your soul is vast. A tapestry woven from every experience, every life you've ever lived. Each thread a memory, each color a different emotion. Lives? He'd only lived one, hadn't he? The thought of multiple lives was both intriguing and bewildering. The figure seemed to sense his confusion. It smiled gently, as if understanding the complexity of his thoughts. "You have dipped your toes in the river of time many times before," it said. "Each moment, each life, a lesson learned, a story told. Each life, a single drop in the ocean of your being. Together they form the vast, intricate sea that is your soul." Section 5. A return to the beginning. He saw flashes of images then, fleeting and indistinct. A farmer tilling land, the soil turning over with each pass of the plough, the earth breathing anew with every stroke. A queen on her throne, regal and composed, her eyes reflecting the wisdom of ages past. Her presence commanding respect and reverence. A child laughing in the sun, carefree and full of joy, the pure essence of innocence and wonder. Was that him? Could it be that these fragments of memory were pieces of his own soul, All of them and none of them, the figure said. Faces and lives blending together, each one a part of the whole, yet distinct in their own right. You are the sum of all you have been, yet bound by none. Standing on the hilltop, he felt the weight of countless lifetimes, yet also the freedom to forge his own path. And now it is time for you to return. The horizon beckoned, a promise of new beginnings and endless possibilities. A feeling of peace washed over him like the gentle ripples on a serene lake at dawn, a sense of clarity and purpose settling within, a sense of coming home after a long journey. The forest path felt familiar, each step bringing him closer to a place he had always known. He was ready, he realized, ready to begin again, to learn and grow, to love and lose, to embrace the journey with all its twists and turns, and to find his way back here once more. The winding path through the forest, the sunset over the long road, all leading him back to this moment of realization. As he felt himself being pulled away, the leaves rustling in the wind, he knew this was not an end, but a new beginning. A final question formed on his lips. What was the purpose of all these experiences, these lives intertwined? What is the point of it all? He gazed up at the night sky, the stars twinkling like distant memories, each one a story waiting to be told. The figure's smile was filled with infinite compassion. It was a smile that spoke of understanding, of shared experiences, of a journey that was both personal and universal. To learn kindness, it whispered. The words were soft, yet they resonated deeply within him, echoing through the corridors of his soul. For in the end, we are all one. Every act of love, every moment of compassion, they are the threads that weave the fabric of our existence. You gift it to yourself. In embracing others, you embrace yourself. In showing kindness, you find your true self.